Most men chase attention, but a Stoic man doesn't chase, he attracts. He speaks without words, moves without rush, and makes her feel something she can't explain. Every woman can sense it, that rare man who isn't trying to impress. He's calm, steady, grounded, and somehow she can't look away. Because flirting isn't about what you say, it's about what your energy whispers before you even open your mouth. Most men think flirting means chasing, performing, or proving they're interesting. They overtalk, overthink, and overcompensate, as if attraction were a game to win instead of a connection to feel. But a Stoic man, he doesn't chase attention, he commands it. Flirting, the Stoic way, isn't about what you say, it's about what your presence communicates before you speak. A woman feels it instantly. It's the quiet strength that radiates from a man who knows himself. He's not trying to impress, he's simply being, still, focused, aware. And in that stillness, there's gravity, the kind that pulls her in naturally, without pressure, without performance. When you walk into a room, before you say a word, people already sense who you are, your posture, your breath, your calm. That's where real attraction begins, not from trying harder, but from needing less. A Stoic doesn't flirt to get something, he flirts to express who he already is. A man in control of himself, who enjoys the dance of connection without losing his center. Because true flirting isn't a game, it's a reflection. It mirrors your state of mind. And if your mind is calm, confident, and grounded, your presence will say everything words never could. Today, we'll explore 5 Stoic flirting tactics that women can't ignore. Not because they manipulate emotion, but because they awaken it. Let's begin. Tactic 1, the Stoic gaze. Flirting doesn't begin with words. It begins with awareness. The moment your eyes meet hers, you've already said more than you realize. A Stoic man understands this. He knows that the gaze is a mirror of the inner world. If you're restless, uncertain, or desperate, it shows. But if you are calm, steady, and grounded, she feels that too before a single word leaves your mouth. When you look at her, don't stare. Don't break too fast. Let your eyes rest, not search. Hold her gaze for just a breath longer than what's comfortable. That 1 second of stillness tells her everything about your confidence. It says, I see you. I'm not rushing to prove myself. I'm simply here. That subtle pause between eye contact and movement is where attraction lives. It's not about dominance, it's about presence. A man who isn't afraid of silence, who can hold that quiet space without flinching, radiates strength. Because silence in the eyes isn't emptiness, it's control. Think about the difference between a gaze that asks for approval and one that offers certainty. The first drains energy. The second commands respect. The first feels like pressure. The second feels like peace. Women notice this instantly. They may not put it into words, but they feel the difference. So practice stillness even in your eyes. Don't perform, don't chase. Just look, see, and let her feel the calm behind your focus. Because the Stoic gaze doesn't seek attention, it earns it quietly. And when your eyes speak with calm confidence, your smile can follow. The kind of playful smile that invites connection without breaking your composure. That's where the second tactic begins, playful composure. Tactic 2, playful composure. Humor is a powerful form of connection, but in the wrong hands, it becomes noise. Most men use jokes to seek approval. They want her to laugh so they can feel validated. But a Stoic man? He doesn't joke to be liked, he jokes because he's already comfortable. Playful composure is the art of teasing life, not proving yourself. It's that light, effortless tone that shows you can enjoy the moment without losing your center. When you tease her, it's never to win, it's to create a spark of warmth, a shared rhythm between two grounded people. A playful comment about something she said, or a witty observation about the situation works because it feels alive, not rehearsed. You're showing that you notice her, that you're present, not that you're trying too hard.
You smile because the world is amusing, not because you're desperate to impress. And here's the secret. Women feel your state more than your words. If your energy is tense, even the funniest line will fall flat. But if you're calm, confident, and relaxed, even a quiet remark can make her laugh. Because confidence wrapped in ease is the most attractive combination there is. Think of playfulness as balance, light energy on a foundation of strength. It's the moment where your seriousness and your softness meet. She laughs not at the joke, but at how free you make her feel. So stay loose, stay grounded. Let your humor flow from stillness, not from nerves. Because when your calm meets her laughter, connection happens naturally. And once the laughter fades, something else begins. A silence that invites depth, the kind that only true listening can fill. That brings us to the third Stoic tactic, listen like a philosopher.
Tactic 3. Listen like a philosopher. Most men hear, but they don't really listen. They nod, they wait for their turn to speak, they think about what to say next instead of absorbing what's being said. But a Stoic man listens differently. He listens with presence, with patience, with curiosity. When she talks, he isn't just processing words, he's paying attention to the energy behind them. Her tone, her pauses, the way her eyes shift when she talks about something that matters. He's not waiting to respond, he's allowing her to unfold. This is how deep connection begins, not with clever lines, but with genuine presence. Because when you listen like that, she feels something rare, safety. She realizes you're not trying to control the conversation, you're simply holding space for it. You don't have to fill every silence. In fact, the silence is where meaning breathes. A Stoic man understands that his power isn't in dominating the moment, it's in being so grounded that even quiet feels alive. When she shares something personal, don't rush to fix it. Don't jump to give advice. Just hold that moment. Nod. Breathe. Let her feel that you heard her. Because that's what women remember. Not what you said, but how your presence made them feel. Epictetus once wrote, "Nature gave us one tongue, but two ears, so that we may listen twice as much as we speak." That's not just wisdom, that's emotional mastery. When you listen deeply, she doesn't just feel understood, she feels seen. And being seen, truly seen, is one of the most powerful forms of attraction. Sometimes, after that kind of listening, the air between you feels different, quieter, closer, charged. That's when connection leaves the mind and enters the body. That's when touch begins to speak louder than words.
Tactic 4. The subtle touch. Touch is the language most men misuse. Some avoid it out of fear, others rush it out of need. But a Stoic man understands that true touch isn't about possession, it's about presence made physical. The subtle touch is never forced. It's quiet, intentional, and grounded in respect. It can be a light hand on her back as you guide her through a door, a gentle tap on her arm when you share a laugh, or a reassuring brush of contact when she says something vulnerable. It's never about claiming space. It's about creating safety inside it. Your energy writes the story her body reads. If your touch comes from tension, she feels pressure. If it comes from calm, she feels comfort. That's why Stoic touch is so rare. It's not driven by desire, but by awareness. When you reach out, your body should echo your mind. Steady breath, relaxed shoulders, grounded posture. It tells her you're not reaching to take something, you're simply acknowledging connection. And because your energy is calm, your touch lingers, not in memory of the skin, but in the feeling of trust. Touch, at its purest, is a reflection of control. A man who controls himself doesn't need to control her. He doesn't grasp, he guides. He doesn't rush, he allows. Women can feel the difference. They remember how your calm felt, not how your hands moved. Because confidence in touch isn't about boldness, it's about balance. And the most magnetic men know Once comfort is built through calm contact, attraction thrives on curiosity. The moment she feels safe and intrigued at once, something deeper begins to unfold, a mystery she can't quite predict. That's where the next Stoic tactic lives, the beauty of unpredictability.
Tactic 5, the beauty of unpredictability. Before we go on, let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly surprised a woman, not with a grand gesture, but with your energy? That question alone separates most men from the few who understand mystery, because predictability feels safe, but safe is also forgettable. And the Stoic man, though calm, is never boring. The beauty of unpredictability isn't about playing games or creating confusion. It's about staying alive, dynamic, thoughtful, and unexpected without losing your steadiness. It's showing that you can change rhythm without changing essence. One day, you send a message that's warm and direct. Another, you give space, not as withdrawal, but as confidence. You surprise her with ideas, with experiences, with quiet depth instead of routine talk. You don't do it to manipulate, you do it because you're awake. The Stoic man understands that discipline and spontaneity can coexist. His unpredictability isn't chaos, it's creativity. He can be calm and passionate, serious and playful, reserved yet magnetic. It's that contrast that pulls her in. Because a woman isn't drawn to perfection, she's drawn to mystery. She wants to feel safe in your stillness, but curious about what you'll do next. That tension between serenity and surprise is what makes attraction breathe. So change your rhythm, keep your composure, but stay alive. Don't let your steadiness become stillness, because when you move with quiet unpredictability, you stop being just a man you meet. You become the experience she remembers. And that brings us to the final truth of Stoic flirting, the part most men overlook, how everything you've learned comes together in one magnetic presence.
Final thought, flirting without the performance. Everything we've talked about, the gaze, the humor, the listening, the touch, the mystery, all of it leads back to one truth. You don't need to perform to attract. You only need to be present. Most men try to prove themselves worthy of attention. A Stoic man doesn't. He moves through life with quiet confidence, built on self-mastery. He doesn't chase validation because his worth isn't borrowed, it's owned. It's felt in his breath, in his composure, in the calm gravity that enters the room before he even speaks. Flirting the Stoic way isn't a trick. It's an extension of who you are when you're centered. It's knowing when to speak and when to stay silent, when to tease and when to listen, when to reach out and when to let go. It's connection without control, chemistry without chaos. Because true attraction doesn't come from performance. It comes from presence, from being a man so grounded in himself that he naturally makes others feel safe, curious, and alive. The man who doesn't chase becomes the man she can't forget, calm in tension, strong in stillness, warm in restraint. That's the kind of man every woman remembers, even in silence. So remember this, you don't flirt to win her attention. You flirt to express your energy, calm, confident, and real. When you master yourself, you no longer need to convince anyone of your value. They feel it. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Stoic Wisdom today for more lessons on presence, power, and inner peace. Which of these 5 Stoic flirting tactics do you feel most connected to? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one of them. And as always, stay grounded, stay powerful, stay stoic.